Have you ever thought, I'll fix that tomorrow, or it's probably fine for now? We've all been there. That loose railing, that flickering warning light, that small crack in the wall, they seem insignificant in the moment. But what if I told you that some of history's most significant safety incidents began with someone deciding that a small problem could wait? Today, we're exploring how tiny delays can snowball into major safety challenges, and more importantly, what we can do to prevent them. Let's start by understanding why we delay addressing safety concerns. It is called normalcy bias. Our brains convince us that because something hasn't gone wrong yet, it probably won't. When we see a small issue day after day without consequences, we begin to tune it out. That frayed electrical cord becomes invisible. That strange noise from the machinery becomes background ambience. We adapt to danger instead of addressing it. There's also the planning fallacy. We underestimate how long fixes will take and overestimate how much time we have. I'll get to it this weekend becomes next month, then next quarter. Meanwhile, the problem doesn't pause, it grows, often exponentially rather than linearly. Think about a small leak in your roof. On day 1, it's a single drop. By week 2, it's a steady drip. By month 3, there's water damage spreading through the ceiling. By month 6, you're dealing with structural problems and potential health hazards from mold. The cost to fix it on day 1, perhaps a few dollars worth of sealant. The cost at month 6, thousands in repairs. This pattern repeats across every industry and setting imaginable. In manufacturing facilities, maintenance teams often operate on tight schedules. A small hydraulic leak might get noted, but postponed because the machine still functions. Over time, that leak can lead to equipment failure, production shutdowns, and workplace hazards that could have been prevented with a simple seal replacement. In transportation, delayed maintenance creates cascading risks. A minor brake issue noticed during routine checks might be scheduled for next service to avoid downtime. But brakes do deteriorate on our schedule, follow the laws of physics, and where patterns that do. About our convenience, healthcare facilities face similar challenges. A malfunctioning sterilization indicator might seem like a minor calibration issue, but delaying its repair could compromise the entire infection control system, putting countless patients at risk. Even in our homes, we see this pattern. Carbon monoxide detectors that chirp with low battery warnings get ignored until later. Fire extinguishers pass their inspection dates. Emergency exit paths become storage areas just temporarily. Here's what makes small delays particularly dangerous. Problems rarely exist in isolation. They interact and multiply. Engineers call this cascading failure. But the concept is simple. One small weakness can trigger a chain reaction. Imagine a workplace scenario. A safety guard on a piece of equipment becomes slightly loose. Workers notice but continue operating the machine carefully. This creates a second problem. People now work around the hazard instead of fixing it. This normalized deviation becomes the new standard. Then a new employee arrives, learns the adapted procedure, and doesn't even realize a safeguard should be there. When equipment maintenance is finally scheduled, the loose guard isn't reported because everyone's used to it. Now you have 3 compounding problems: the physical defect, the procedural workaround, and the knowledge gap. Let's talk about something that drives many delays cause concerns. It is ironic, but true, trying to save money by postponing safety fixes almost always costs more in the long run. Consider building maintenance. A small foundation crack might cost $500 to repair properly when first discovered. Delay that repair for a year, in water infiltration might expand the damage to a $5,000 problem. Wait 5 years, and you could be looking at structural concerns requiring $50,000 or more to address. In industrial settings, the math is even more dramatic. A minor equipment calibration issue might require a few hours of downtime to fix. Delay it, and you risk product quality problems, customer complaints, and potential recalls that can cost millions and damage reputation irreparably. But the true cost isn't just financial. There's the human cost: workplace injuries, health impacts, and the stress of working in environments where known hazards exist. There's the environmental cost when small leaks become larger contamination events. And there's the social cost when communities lose trust in organizations that prioritize convenience over safety. So how do we break this dangerous pattern? It starts with changing our mindset from reactive to proactive. First, implement a report and resolve culture. Make it incredibly easy to report safety concerns, and equally important, make the resolution process transparent. When people see that their reports lead to action, they're more likely to speak up about small issues before they become big ones. Second, establish clear timelines based on risk, not convenience. Not every issue needs immediate attention, but every issue needs a scheduled response. A simple triage system: urgent, important, routine helps prioritize without ignoring anything. Third, embrace the fix-it-now principle for truly small problems. If something takes less time to fix than to document and schedule, just fix it. That loose screw, that cluttered exit path, that unmarked hazard. These minute investments prevent future complications. Fourth, conduct regular safety audits with fresh eyes. We become blind to familiar environments. Having different people review spaces and procedures helps catch normalized deviations before they become embedded practices. The most effective safety cultures share a common trait: they treat small problems with the seriousness they deserve, not the seriousness they appear to have. This means training ourselves to ask better questions. Instead of "what's the worst that could happen?" ask what conditions would need to change for this to become serious. Instead of "how long can we wait?" ask what's preventing us from addressing this now. Documentation plays a crucial role. Keeping records of identified issues, even minor ones, helps spot patterns. Maybe that equipment acts up every 3 months, suggesting a deeper problem. Maybe certain areas generate more concerns, indicating systemic issues. Data reveals what anecdotes hide. Personal responsibility matters too. In our homes, workplaces, and communities, we each have the power to speak up about safety concerns. That conversation might feel awkward. Nobody wants to be that person who makes a fuss about small things. But consider this: every major safety improvement in history began with someone who refused to accept that small problems were inevitable. Small delays create big safety problems, not because the initial issues are catastrophic, but because time transforms them. Friction becomes failure. Cracks become collapses. Warnings become emergencies. The gitnus, this process, isn't inevitable, it's entirely preventable. The next time you notice something that seems minor, resist the urge to delay. Ask yourself, if I knew this would become a serious problem, would I fix it today? The answer will guide you towards safer choices. Remember, safety isn't about perfection, it's about attention, action, and prevention. Those 3 elements, applied consistently to even the smallest concerns, create the foundation for genuinely safe environments where people can thrive. Thank you for watching. And remember, there's no such thing as a problem too small to matter. Stay safe, stay aware, and never underestimate the power of addressing today what could become tomorrow's crisis.